Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Whispers of the Shannon, a journey through Athlone's waters. In the heart of Ireland, where the emerald fields meet the winding silver ribbon of the River Shannon, lies Athlone, a town steeped in ancient lore and timeless charm. It was here, on a crisp autumn morning in 2025, that I embarked on a boat trip that would forever etch itself into my soul. As a weary traveler seeking solace from the chaos of modern life, I had heard whispers of Athlone's enchanting waterways, promises of serenity, adventure, and a connection to Ireland's wild spirit. Little did I know that this voyage would unfold like a Celtic ballad, weaving together nature's grandeur, heartfelt stories, and moments of pure magic. Why should one visit? Because in Athlone, the boat trip isn't merely a journey. It's a portal to rediscovering wonder, where the river's gentle flow carries you toward hidden treasures and profound reflections. Join me as I recount this authentic tale, a symphony of sights, sounds, and sensations that beckons every soul to set sail. As our boat, the Shannon whisper, slipped away from the quayside in Athlone, the first embrace came from the scenic beauty and destinations that unfolded like pages from a fairy tale. The River Shannon, Ireland's longest waterway, stretched before us, flanked by lush meadows dotted with grazing sheep and ancient ruins peeking through the mist. We glided toward Lough Ree, a vast inland sea speckled with over 50 islands, each a secret world unto itself. The water shimmered under the sun, reflecting the golden hues of turning leaves, while distant hills rolled like the backs of slumbering giants. As we approached the monastic site of Clonmacnoise, perched on a bend in the river, the ruins of high crosses and round towers rose dramatically against the sky, a testament to Ireland's medieval heritage. Wildlife abounded. Herons stood sentinel on the banks, otters darted playfully in the shallows, and as dusk approached, the sun dipped low, painting the horizon in fiery oranges and purples. It was a visual feast, one that photographers dream of, with every turn revealing a new vista that whispered of Ireland's untamed allure. Travelers flock here for this very reason, the raw, unfiltered beauty that soothes the spirit and ignites the imagination, far removed from crowded tourist traps. The type of experience offered on an Athlone boat trip is a harmonious blend of relaxation and gentle adventure, perfectly suited for those yearning to unwind while dipping into Ireland's mystique. It's not the adrenaline-pumping rush of ocean voyages, but a serene exploration that invites introspection and connection. For couples, it's romantic. Imagine holding hands as the boat rocks softly, the rivers murmur a lullaby. Families find joy in its accessibility, with wide decks for children to roam safely, spotting birds and learning about nature. Solo travelers like myself discover a quiet companionship in the crew's warm hospitality, turning the trip into a meditative retreat. There's an element of cultural immersion, too, as the journey traces the Shannon's role in Irish history, from Viking invasions to monastic settlements. This tailored experience attracts those who seek authenticity over spectacle, making it ideal for anyone craving a respite where the pace is set by the current, not the clock. In a world of hurried holidays, Athlone's boat trips offer a rare chance to simply be, enveloped in the river's timeless rhythm. No voyage is complete without activities that transform passive sightseeing into active delight, and Athlone's offerings are as varied as the river's moods. We began with a leisurely cruise, but soon the captain announced opportunities for wildlife watching. Binoculars in hand, we scanned for seals basking on rocky outcrops and majestic white-tailed eagles soaring overhead. For the more adventurous, there was fishing from the deck, rods provided to cast lines into the Shannon's depths, teeming with pike and perch. As we anchored near one of Lough Ree's islands, a short hike led to hidden coves perfect for beach picnics, where we waded in shallow waters or explored ancient ring forts. Sunset cruises were the highlight. As the day waned, we gathered on the upper deck for a guided stargazing session. The boat's lights dimmed to reveal the Milky Way's splendor. These activities aren't just add-ons. They're woven into the fabric of the trip, making it shareable and memorable. Whether snorkeling in calmer bays, though Ireland's waters are brisk, or simply lounging with a book amid the scenery, there's an excitement that lingers long after, turning participants into storytellers eager to recount their escapades.
Amid the adventures, the food and refreshments elevated the experience to a sensory celebration, drawing on Ireland's bountiful local fare. Our onboard chef, a local from Athlone with a twinkle in his eye, prepared dishes that sang of the land and water. Freshly caught salmon from the Shannon was grilled to perfection, served with buttery new potatoes and wild greens foraged from nearby shores. For lighter moments, there were platters of Irish cheeses, soda bread, and smoked mackerel, paired with crisp apple cider from orchards along the riverbanks. As evening fell, a sunset dinner unfolded, a barbecue under the stars with lamb skewers infused with rosemary and hearty stews simmered with Guinness. Tropical cocktails? In Ireland, we adapted with Irish twists. Whiskey-infused punches garnished with fresh mint, or creamy Bailey's concoctions that warmed against the evening chill. These meals weren't mere sustenance. They were communal feasts shared around tables on the deck, fostering laughter and conversations that bridged strangers into friends. Travelers cherish such culinary authenticity, where every bite tells a story of sustainable sourcing and regional pride, making the boat trip a gastronomic journey as much as a scenic one. Comfort and safety formed the sturdy keel of our voyage, ensuring that the magic never faltered. The Shannon Whisper was a modern yet charming vessel, with spacious cabins fitted with plush seating, heated interiors for Ireland's unpredictable weather, and panoramic windows that framed the views like living art. The crew, seasoned locals with decades on the water, exuded confidence. Our captain, with his weathered smile, shared tales of navigating the Shannon through storms and calms alike. Briefings were thorough but unobtrusive, covering life jackets, emergency protocols, and even eco-guidelines to protect the river's ecosystem. All boats adhere to Ireland's stringent maritime standards, with regular inspections and state-of-the-art navigation tech. This reassurance allowed us to fully immerse ourselves, knowing we were in capable hands. In an era where travel can feel precarious, Athlone's operators prioritize well-being, blending luxury with reliability to create a haven on the waves. The Instagram-worthy moments were endless, turning our trip into a visual diary begging to be shared. From the bow, I captured the sun's golden rays piercing through morning fog over Lough Ree, #Shannon Sunrise. At Clonmacnoise, the ancient cross is silhouetted against a crimson sunset made for epic shots, while playful otters mid-frolic became viral fodder. On board, the boat's rustic decor, woven baskets of wildflowers and Celtic knots carved into the wood, provided perfect backdrops for selfies. We even had a small photo contest, with the crew awarding a bottle of local whiskey to the best capture of marine life. These spots aren't contrived. They're organic gifts from the landscape, encouraging shares that spread Athlone's allure far and wide. In a social media age, such moments amplify the joy, turning personal memories into communal inspirations. Storytelling and local culture breathed life into the journey, transforming it from a mere boat ride into a cultural odyssey. Our guide, a silver-haired storyteller named Seamus, regaled us with legends of the Shannon, tales of the mythical monster lurking in Lough Ree's depths, or the Viking raids that shaped Athlone's castle. As we passed islands once inhabited by hermits, he shared histories of Celtic monks who scripted illuminated manuscripts here, linking us to Ireland's literary soul. We learned traditions like the blessing of the boats, a ritual invoking protection from the river gods. These elements added depth, making the trip authentic and meaningful. Travelers leave not just refreshed, but enriched with stories to carry home. Sustainability and eco-friendly practices were at the heart of our ethos, aligning with the growing call for responsible tourism. The operators minimized waste with reusable utensils and biodegradable packaging, while engines ran on low-emission fuels to preserve the Shannon's purity. We were educated on respecting wildlife, no feeding animals, and anchors dropped only in designated spots to protect riverbeds. Proceeds supported local conservation, like otter habitats and reforestation along the banks. This commitment resonated deeply, allowing us to enjoy without guilt, knowing our footprints were light. Packages and custom options catered to every whim, broadening the appeal. From group tours for lively gatherings to private charters for intimate escapes, flexibility reigned. Families opted for kid-friendly packages with educational games, while couples chose romantic sunset sails. Custom itineraries allowed additions like yoga sessions on deck or extended stays at islands. This adaptability ensures Athlone's boat trips suit budgets and desires, inviting a diverse tapestry of visitors. Finally, easy booking and great reviews sealed the deal. A seamless online platform let me reserve in minutes with instant confirmations and flexible cancellations. Glowing testimonials flooded sites like TripAdvisor. A magical escape, one read, echoing my sentiments. These endorsements build trust, drawing more to Athlone's shores. As the Shannon Whisper docked back in Athlone, the river's whispers lingered in my heart, a beautiful reminder of why one must visit. This boat trip isn't just travel. It's a soul-stirring narrative of beauty, adventure, and connection. In a world racing forward, Athlone offers a pause, a chance to embrace Ireland's essence sustainably and joyfully. Whether seeking romance, family bonds, or solitary peace, the Shannon calls. Heed it, and let its waters carry you to unforgettable horizons.